Hey everyone, I don't know if you can hear me. This is gonna be a tutorial on how to make a top-down shooter in Godot. We will be doing this. Excuse me. We will be doing this in Godot version 3.2.1 stable official. Now, I have a lot of things. We're gonna make a new project, and we're going to create a we're gonna create a new folder with a name. What should we name it? Huh. I don't know. Banana attack. Absolutely nothing to do with what we're gonna be making, but banana attack. So we're gonna open and create this. And it'll take a sec. Now, I actually do have a couple of folders that I need to download. I will be putting these in the description. So, do not fear. I will be putting these in the description. So, yeah. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. I have everything that I needed. When you get the pack, you should download the full thing, but you want the components, fonts, and the sounds. This is gonna be this is one episode. Okay, we're gonna do this in one episode. We're gonna have 2 enemies, 2 different abilities, and so on and so on. First things first, though, what we're gonna do, make a new scene. It's gonna be a Node 2D scene, obviously. Node 2D. What you're gonna want to name it is whatever. If you're gonna make something with levels, right now we're gonna learn how to make a wave, and I'm gonna make it part 2 to this, and I'm gonna show how to make levels. Okay. But we're just gonna call this world for now, just like that. And you'll see, now that we have this, we can do a lot more stuff. But first things first, you're gonna want to make a new folder. Name it sprites, and name another one scripts, and one last one, name it scenes. Oh, one last one. You really want to name it stages. There you go. Okay. Now, real quick, back to what we had before. If you open up Pixelorama and you go make a new 64 by 64, 64, and make it 32 by 32, and you just have this. You can just fill it up with white, and then that's gonna be our sprites. Just like that. Pixelorama is literally just browser. You just look it up and go to the interactive page. So yeah, it's really not hard. I'm going to import this by going to my files, going to downloads, clicking on it, control copy, and then dragging it down here. Now that we have all this, we just want to drag all of these. So, oops, where did I put that? We want to put these icons in sprites. So the rectangle and the untitled into sprites. Now, this is what we want to do next. In this, did I already call it world? I thought I just called it world. Save it in the stages. stage world. Save it in the stages. So now you can see if we go to stages, we have stage world. Good. Okay, next things next. We want to make a fun little character, right? So with that, we're gonna make a couple new things. Now on default, Godot actually doesn't have the WASD keys; it has the arrow keys. So we're gonna make A S D W. I did it wrong, man. Should have been WASD instead of OSD. So A will obviously be A. S will obviously be S, and so on and so on. D, 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 D's nuts, W, and W. There we go. And one more thing, we're going to make a shoot action. Shoot will be our left mouse. Because this is a top-down shooter, we will be making it follow our mouse cursor. Say it's right here. Our character that's down here is going to look straight at my mouse that's right here. So, you're going to want to make it a mouse button. On default already says it to left mouse. And then finally, dash. Dash will be the right mouse button. Just like that. Alright. Now we have that. We're going to make a new character body 2D. Or kinematic. Sorry. It's wrong. Wrong version. Kinematic body 2D. Now that we have that, name it player. Go to the node over here. It should be on the right side. Make sure you're on player. Just click on it. Go to node. See, there should be signals and groups. Go to groups and add it to player with a capital P. Player group. Just one time. Now go back to inspector. Should be on the right side. Now, if we make sure we're on the player, click the little plus sign right here again. We're going to add 3 things. A area, 2D, sprite, and a collision shape. Technically 4 things, because we're going to have collision shape for the area, but that's still 3 things. So add a collision shape, not collision polygon, collision shape. Go back to the player, make sure you're not clicking on any of these. You want to stay on the player. And we're going to say sprite. Go back to the player, click area 2D, and on the area 2D you want to give it a collision shape, just like that. Make sure it's on these. And if you mess up, you can just drag whatever you want to whatever. Say I want the collision shape on the collision shape, you can go on the collision shape. Just drag it wherever. Real quick, we're going to rename this collision shape the hitbox, or whatever they call it. I think collision. So call box. So collision box. And right here we'll have the hurt box, because this is what will be taking damage for us. Next things next. With this sprite, we're going to drag in our sprite from there. This is going to be the player, so you can name it anything that would make sense to be a player. So I'm gonna do green. Actually no, I'm gonna do blue. Blue looks good with this. Oh, you know what? Nah, we can save that. I was thinking we could do like a purple one. That'd be pretty cool. With these call boxes, so this collision box, you want it to be the exact same size as your sprite. So if I press no, there we go. And then this collision box for the area 2D, we can make this a little bit bigger actually, because you know it's your hurt box. You can't have it smaller because anything that's gonna go in won't actually reach it, so you need it to be bigger. That should be good. Okay, control save. Now that we have saved this, with this player, you're gonna right click on it, come down here, save branch as scene. then go into scenes, then save it in the scenes. So if I go into scenes, there should be a player.tscn. Let's go to this. If you're ever on something and you save it as a scene, the little like YouTube play button thingy-majiggy, just press on it and it goes to the scene. Make sure you're on the player and come up here to see the script little plus sign with like a quest looking thing. You'll press on that. It'll have all this. Now, path will be in scripts. And player.gd. Here we go. Okay, now you want to just delete all this because this is useless. Even though I will be writing some more stuff, you don't want to just get in our way. We're gonna make 3 sections real quick. This will be our variables, and that should be good right there. Guys, the blood thief is coming. The blood thief demo's coming up. I'm going to make another one. This will be a movement. Sorry it took so long. Jesus. Now that we have that in variables, we want a var move speed. And with this, you want to make it, let's say like 5. And then just like that, we have our move speed. That's literally all you need to do. Another thing that we will need is a function physics process. My bad. If I press tab when anything comes up, it will do something like here. If I write position, I can use it with these arrow keys, and I can go up or down. I just press tab and it'll come up. But function physics process delta, we will say if space capital I input dot is not action just press, it will be action pressed. We're gonna say A, and we're gonna go down one and say position dot x minus equals move. You know what, make this very simple. We're gonna delete the unwanted things, so just ms, so it's quicker. ms. And there we go. So here's a little like thing for you. So Godot does the coordinates a little differently. You have x and y again, but x subtracting coordinates is that way. Adding coordinates to x is this way. Y actually is a ton different. Y is not subtracting coordinates, doesn't go down, but subtracting coordinates from y actually goes up, and adding goes down. So say you want to go up, you have to subtract your move speed from your position y. Anyways, we're gonna copy this, go down one, go down one, go down one, 4 times. Now make this one D, make this one W, make this one S. Now for D, you want to add to the X, and then for S, you also want to add. Now for W and S, you want it to be Y, so dot Y, just like that. Now, depending on if we did it correctly, you also want a move and Oh, we also need a var motion equals vector capital V2, just like that. We're gonna put motion in here. There we go, motion, just like that. And depending on, again, if we did it correctly, we will run this scene. To run the scenes, just go over here. It's right there. If we did it correctly. Oh, we did it correctly. There you go. We have a movement. Sorry for my computer being like this. It's not the best one, so it's gonna be a little slow, but we have this. There you go. Now, let me check what I'm at. How does it tell me 16 minutes already? Okay. You know what? We're just gonna stop right here. This will be episode 1, making the player. There we go. I'll see you guys later.